To Professor. This study has a lot of good ideas, but suffers from some oversights. Because the 30 students are volunteers, this introduces self-selection bias to the study. The idea of running the same amount of distance in different trials is definitely good, but doing one trial after another may not be. It also does not specify the speed of the run, so participants may interpret the instructions differently, leading to greater bias. For example, jogging versus sprinting. The study only creates 2 data points per person. If the track were run a few times, with or without the energy drink, then the study would introduce more variability and thus make it stronger. Using a consistent timing method was also a good choice by Cameron. Comparing the different trials with a box plot is great, but we should make sure that he knows how to correctly utilize data software like CODAP. Comparing the medians is a good idea, but he may also want to compare the mean times and other factors. The limitations are very close to being right. It is true that the study would only apply to students like those that are in the study, but the aim is to get a representative sample so that the study can apply to the whole of the school's population. Another limitation would be that this only applies to running in the vague sense that the student defines it. To Cameron. Hello Cameron, this study is well thought out, but there are a few oversights that I wanted to address. Who are the 30 students participating? And what kind of sampling technique did you use to choose them? Remember that we want our sampling to minimize bias. What do you mean precisely by run? And what exactly will you say to students you are studying? We want to avoid confusion as much as possible. I'm not sure that doing one trial after another is a great idea, since students' attitudes might change after running a quarter mile. They might be more pumped or more tired for more than an hour after the initial run, leading to these variables confounding with our variable of study. We could also introduce more variability into the study by having students run a couple of quarter miles before and after taking it, again separated by enough time to avoid confounding variables. Using CODAP would be a good idea to plot your data, and a box plot is a great idea. Is there anything else that we might use to compare the before and after data more than the median and the quartiles? Your cognizance in the limitations section is great, but remember that we are trying to create a study that will concern all students at the school, not just students that are similar to the ones being studied. Thank you.